Hello students, today I am here with relation function part 2 for class 11th. In previous video we discussed about Cartesian product of two sets in relation function part 1. Today we are going to discuss about relation. First to define what is a relation, and after that we solve some problems based on this topic. So let's define relation. If there are two sets A and B which are non-empty, then a relation R stands for relation here, from A to B is a subset of A cross B. R is subset of A cross B. It means mathematically we can write it R is subset of A cross B. Now ARB stands for A is related to B for all A belonging to capital A and B belonging to capital B. Let's take an example. Set 1 is a collection of three states, that is UP, MP and Bihar, and B is the set of their capitals Lucknow, Bhopal, Patna. Now define R. Here R is defined as B is capital of A, means R is defined like this: A comma B, so that B is capital of A. Okay, I think you got it. Then we found this relation: UP is related to Lucknow, MP is related to Bhopal and Bihar is related to Patna. I think it is quite clear. This is a relation. There may be many elements in Cartesian product, but actually the relation is one here. UP is related to Lucknow, MP is to Bhopal and Bihar is to Patna. Now total number of possible relations in a Cartesian product will be 2 raised to the power mn. This is the total number of relations that can be formed by using all the elements, where m denotes number of elements in set A, n denotes number of elements in set B. So I think it is clear now how to find total number of relations. Now we talk about domain and range of relation. Suppose there is a relation R, A comma B, so that A belongs to A, B belongs to B. Then domain of R will be the collection of first element, that is A here, and range will be collection of second element, that is B here. So if we simply list first element, then we shall get domain, and if we simply list all the second element, that is B, then we get range. Then there is another term that is called codomain, and this will be entire set B, means where we are getting elements of range, that entire set will be codomain here. Now we define inverse of a relation. It is very simple. if we interchange position of A and B, then we get the inverse of that relation. Here R is equal to A comma B, A belong to capital A, B belong to capital B. Then R inverse will be B comma A. Simply we interchange their position, and by doing this we get R inverse, that is called inverse of a relation. Now students, we shall attempt certain problems of your NCERT book, chapter 2.2, and first problem is, there is a set A is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3 is to 14. Then we have to define a relation from A to A. Okay, here B is A actually. By relation is a condition which is given here, x comma y such that 3x minus y is equal to 0 for all x y belonging to capital A. Now write domain, codomain and range. So first we take those elements which satisfy this condition. 3x minus y is equal to 0. In some simple terms we can write y is equal to 3x, means second element will be thrice of the first. So if first the least element which can be first is 1, then second element will be 3. If first is 2, second will be 6, and if first is 3, second will be 9, and if first is 4, second will be 12. We can't take here more elements, because if we take 5, then we shall get 15, but 15 is not included in this set. So range can never exceed codomain. Here codomain is A. So this is the required relation, and it is in roster form. So here we can define its domain. This is a collection of all the first element, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4, and here codomain will be A, and we can define range 3 comma 6 comma 9 comma 12. So I think this is complete solution of this question. Now move to second another example, that is question number 3 of your exercise 2.2. Here A is equal to 1 2 3 5 and B is equal to 4 6 9. What we have to do here, define a relation R from A to B by R is equal to x comma y, and this is a condition that the difference between x and y should be odd. Odd, as you know that 1 3 5 all these are odd numbers. Here we have to write R in roster form. Simply we have to choose x and y such that their difference is always odd. So we first select one pair 1 comma 4, their difference will be 3, which is odd. 1 comma 6, difference will be 5, odd. 2 comma 9, difference will be 7, odd. 3 comma 4, difference will be 1, odd. 3 comma 6, difference will be 3, odd. 5 comma 4, difference will be 1, odd. 5 comma 6, difference will be odd. This completes the question. If we were told to find its domain, we can do that, and range, we can also find range. And here codomain will be set B itself. Now move to another question, that is question number 7. Write the relation R x comma x cubed such that x is a prime number less than 10 in roster form. How many prime numbers will be in less than 10? 2, 3, 5, 7 will be prime numbers which are less than 10. So if we take 2, its cube will be 8. If we take 3, its cube will be 27. If we take 5 cube will be 125, and if we take 7, its cube will be 343. So this is the relation which is written here in roster form. Now move to question number 8. Let a is equal to x comma y comma z and b is equal to 1 comma 2. Find the number of relation from a to b. Obviously in its Cartesian product, number of elements will be 6. So number of relation will be here 2 raised to the power 6. Now move to question number 9. Let R be the relation on Z defined by R is equal to a comma b such that a b belongs to Z. A minus b is an integer. Find domain and range of R. R is equal to a comma b such that a comma b belong to Z. A minus b is integer. This is the relation. As we know, difference between any two integers is again an integer. So your domain will be Z and range will be Z, because if we take difference of two integers, it will be an integer, and that difference will be the actually range. So we are getting it as integer, so range will be integer here. I think you understand this problem. Now relation is the first leg of your chapter function. Our next topic will be function. A relation also exists in society. Suppose A is brother of B, so this is also relation. A is teacher of B, A is principal of B. There are so many relations, and we can say that infinitely many relations are there. We cannot actually list all the relations because there are so many. So in one word we can understand relation as, actually this is a condition. A relation actually is a condition, and if in society this is between human beings, and if this is in sets, then it will be in elements. So relation is nothing but a condition, and according to that condition we have to list all the elements satisfying that condition. Means what will be relation? Relation will be collection of all those ordered pairs which satisfy given condition. I think this is helpful for you, and if you found any new thing or you want to discuss any new thing regarding relation, then please inbox here. Thank you for watching this video.